go.com. I'm going to host our coverage of that along with Ravi Bajwal. Looking forward to the parade as always. And as we honor our veterans this weekend too, Fox Valley Repertory invites all of you to a special home will feature handwritten letters between service members in a combat area and their loved ones here at home. Now, the letters are from as far back as the Civil War to today's conflicts. And among those letters that will be read are those of Sarah Gacchino's parents. She's here this morning, along with John Golick, Artistic Director of Fox Valley Repertory, and actress Rachel Whiteside. So, good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
Yes, so nice to have you here. What an idea to actually talk about the communication that happens between loved ones and those who are in the war zone, if you will. Sarah, you had an incredible discovery just about a decade ago when you were going through your parents' attic. Tell us about this.
Yes, 10 years ago, I was rummaging around in my parents' attic down in Spencer, West Virginia, and came across hundreds of letters that looked like this. And I brought them back here, and I started to read them, and I could not believe what I found. A very intimate glimpse of World War II.
And what did those letters mean to you once you actually had a chance to kind of look at their relationship from a totally different viewpoint during war?
Yeah, it really gave me an incredible insight to how difficult it is to endure a war. And my mother was pregnant with my brother. My father was in D-Day +7. He fought the Nazis all the way through Battle of the Bulge. And they wrote each other every day. It was a pretty incredible story. It was over 800 letters.
And John, you know, how did you look through all these letters? Because you wanted to include everyone, really. You wanted to say from the conflicts way far back to the current day conflicts, which so many of us are familiar with.
Right, there's so much material out there, and I went to the two kind of local historical societies in St. Charles and Geneva and looked through all the archives there and kind of just handpicked a few and try to represent every conflict up until modern times.
All right, and I know that Rachel joins you now. Can you go ahead and set us up and read a couple of these letters? What's the first one?
Sure, we're going to read just a couple of quick ones from Sarah's parents as a husband and wife in that context. Honey, this is the first chance I've had to write for 3 whole days. Darling, I want more than anything to write you yesterday since it was Christmas time, but I didn't get a chance. I suppose you've guessed by now that I'm pretty busy. Tonight's the first time I've been in a house for 4 days, but I'm here on the job once again with my sugar report.
I've wondered about you all day, sweetheart. What have you been doing? I only hope that you're comparatively comfortable. I suppose if you were in a location where you're temporarily settled, that there was some attempt at making your surroundings cheerful and decorative. On the other hand, you may be working hard on this day, and the only Christmas lights you saw were the bursting of shells. My darling, I do hope it wasn't the latter case.
I'll bet you wouldn't recognize your old hubby right now. I have a week and a half of beard, and know my face is good and dirty. Boy, I'm sure a heck of a mess right now. I hope I have a chance to get a shave in the morning.
Remember our last Christmas? How we opened our packages sitting in the bed in the morning? And the lovely bed jacket you gave me. It's so beautiful, honey. Then the Christmas we had before that in Georgia. That was just a perfect Christmas, darling, except that you were in the Army and we weren't in our own home. I know I really splurged that Christmas, darling, but I'm not one bit sorry for it. For now, it remains such a wonderful memory to me.
Thank you so much. I mean, those words so important. You cling to those letters, and I'm sure such a special memento you have now from your parents, too. So thank you all. And let me go and tell everyone, too, Letters Home is at the Pheasant Run Resort, main stage. That's in St. Charles. It's going to happen tonight at 8 o'clock. Now, tickets are $20. Veterans get half off on that. Part of the proceeds go to the Fox Valley Troop Support and Illinois' Wounded Warriors Program. You can also donate online, so it's going to a good cause here. We posted all the details at abc7chicago.com. And we'll be back after a short break.